I just come out here to do a intro for a video, and there's a squirrel just sitting right there looking at me. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. You know, every year during hunting season, I'm like, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do something different. Just hang tight, bear with us. We're gonna do something different. And then y'all watch the next year's episode of hunting, and nothing's really done different. So today's episode, I've got it planned out in my head, and it should be good. But today's episode, we're gonna be on the other side of these woods over here. We got a good one planned today, hopefully, but we gotta head into town and of course spend some money. I don't like spending money. I hate spending money. Got all the animals going crazy. But anyway, I hate spending money. You can ask my wife. I don't like spending money. Even when it comes to fishing, hunting, anything. I don't really care for spending money. But we gotta spend some money today. And we're gonna take the wife's car. I told her I wanted to take the boat out because it's not sunny, but it ain't windy, it ain't raining. A little bit raining, but I told her I want to take the boat out. So she drives to work, and this is what she leaves me. And if you notice, there ain't no place to put a boat trailer on it. She said, you ain't taking the boat out today, buddy. Y'all lucky that my son-in-law, I was talking to my son-in-law all the way here, and I didn't have to talk to y'all. Anyway, we're at the world's famous Royal King. Oh, we're about to send Mama into panic mode because I'm about to go spend some money. Done got sunshine. So anyway, let's get inside here, get a buggy, and get our stuff together. This place right here. This place here can cause problems in marriages. If y'all comment below if y'all have a Royal King, if you ever been inside of a Royal King. See if they even have the stuff. Oh, I just see that thing. All right, y'all. There it is. Green Machine, no BS, overhaul, smackdown. Big sexy showstopper, comeback kid, and hot chick. I've done a lot of research. So, like say throwing grows, okay? If you look at the back, it tells you like what percentage stuff is. Jumbo annual ryegrass, 90%. Don't get ryegrass. Deer don't like ryegrass. They don't. It looks pretty, it's green, but deer don't like it. I think we're gonna get some of this right here. And we got a few food plots to go. We're gonna start doing. Oh, did I tell you what we were doing? I didn't even tell you, I just ruined it, didn't I? I just ruined my surprise. Oh well. Now you know what we're about to go do. lasso, a spreader, and a rake. Alright, well, $14.99. Do I want a metal rake or a plastic rake, y'all? They're both $14.99. So, if you had to buy a rake, a metal one or a plastic one, what would you get? This one or the metal?
Oh, metal for sure.
Metal one?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Y'all comment below, metal or rubber plastic rake. She said plastic, so I mean she said metal, so I got to agree with that. So this stuff you don't have to, I was kind of up and close with y'all, wasn't I? This stuff you do not have to plow. All you gotta do is just rake it up, spread it, and you're good. You don't have to do nothing. Well, let's disappear yet once again. Maybe we'll be able to get you the thing on the boat. Hopefully. Use that girl, man. I had $5. Keep on around and save $5. $130 worth of stuff. It's gonna make a good video, but that's what I keep telling myself. Better than that. Good. There you go. I just got a fresh paint job on it.
Thank you. It rolls good, huh?
Full of gas and everything. Have a good one. All right, y'all. Every year I keep saying we're gonna do something different, and I never do it. This year we're gonna do something different, and I'm hoping it pays off. I've done a lot of research on this. I seen a throw and go, and I was like, hey, I can't get a tractor or a vehicle into some of those spots that we hunt, so that would be all right. And then so I started researching it, and I researched this for a while now, and this is what I come up with. So of course everybody tells you what they want you to hear to sell you what they want to sell you. I get that, but I know for a fact in my years of hunting, I have done a winter rye bed just to have green, because I thought that, you know, they want green grass, whatever. But in my experience, and I'm not speaking for everybody around the world, I'm speaking of my experience with winter rye, it did not bring in no more no less deer, and the deer didn't really even go after the winter rye. So we're not doing winter rye. And that's what I liked about this, is there's so much good soybean and radish, and there's a lot of good stuff that the deer like and need to grow, antler growth. And so we're gonna give it a shot. If it doesn't work, then you know what, it was good for a video. But we're gonna do this now, and we're gonna just let it start growing. And once it starts growing, we'll go ahead and put some cameras on it and see what happens. But until then, we'll see y'all back at the homestead. All right, y'all, now the weather is starting to get dark. I don't know, it probably don't look too dark on the camera, but it's starting to get dark. The wind's starting to blow. Probably starting to get some rain. But how it is. We got my new rake, my feeders, spreaders, whatever. And we got the 4-wheeler. And we're gonna try to get these done before the rain. That's the goal. All right, we made it to the first spot, which this is all familiar to y'all. Shooting houses right there. And we have thrown seed out here, but never to the extent of what I'm doing now. Like, we just come out here, throw it out there, and it's just grass, like greens, you know. But we're gonna do it differently this year. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rake most of this up. I'm gonna hand rake it and then spread it. So we'll see how it works, y'all. See how wet that is? And that's what we want. We want it wet like that. It has something good, some good rooting to it, some good soil. Anyway, this ain't even half the size, but see, you can tell the wetness of it. That's what I want. So I'm not gonna record the whole thing. I'm out of breath. I'm getting too old for this stuff, Donnie. All right, y'all, I'm out of breath. Like, I did that really quickly, but I don't know if you can tell the difference of what I raked and haven't. I think I'm gonna square it out some more. Rake this out a little bit more, move that stump out and break that out some more. I think this is all I'm gonna be doing, is just this section right there. I didn't till it, all I did was just rake it. And I got enough. I think I got plenty of seed. I got enough to do now, and then enough to do another coat, you know, in about 3 more months, I think. I'm just gonna move that out of the way here, and then we'll rake this out, kind of square this out, and then we'll get to spreading. All right, I think it's gonna work out all right. Now, like, so yeah, you can see a difference. And like, if you got a field this big, I mean, you can come in here and till it and kill it all out and then spread. But I'll show you when we get to the other spot. I'll show you why I did this. I went with this route. I'll show you, because I can't get a tractor through there, and I don't want to go out there and cut trees down. There's a lot of trees already down, so there you go. And you can adjust this to where you want it. And we're gonna cover it heavy. There we go. Cause I don't want no mediocre food plot. I'm gonna add some more to that. This is gonna be a little bit, this is gonna be bigger than I thought. So maybe I didn't get enough. I mean, I probably could have just done that right there and that could have been enough, but yeah. Now I'm just gonna go over it kind of quickly. Alright, there we have it, y'all. So this one's done. A throw and grow is what they call it. Throw and grow. Like, do I want to fill it up? I want to pour the rest of it. Y'all comment below and be like, hey, just use one container per spot. You know what I'm saying? Alright, y'all did it. Y'all commented below, one container per spot. And let's and then once this starts growing, I'll put a camera like on one of these trees pointing over here. And so we can keep an eye out on it and see what happens. I think that's going to fill it up pretty good. I probably could have done without it, but yeah, let's see the good there. There we go, y'all. Alright, so now if I'd have, let's see, so this is called No BS, minimum tilling required, fast growing and shade tolerant deer forage, perfect for partially shaded, hard to grow food plots, back locations back in the woods. So this would be an easy food plot to grow. I'm trying to see what it says. Seed depth, 1/4 inch or less. April, June, July, September, April, May, June, July, September, August, October. We'll be planting it in February. So that'd be all right. We're gonna get them in here, but it doesn't tell you, like, I thought it did. I think it does. If I really paid attention and read it, it would tell you, oh, plants a 1/4 acre, so 11,000 square feet. So I could have planted this whole 1/4 acre right here with this one thing if I would have just did like a lightly, if I'd have threw it down lightly like it was supposed to be. Yeah, I could have probably planted this whole thing, but I didn't want to do that. Ain't no fun in that. Ain't no fun in that. So there you go. Food plot number 1 done. Now, and I'll show you. We're going to the next spot, and this is the reason I went with this style food plot, because you can barely get a four-wheeler through it, much less a tractor. So anyway, let's get going. Alright. This is going to be a little smaller because this is just a trail. An open field. Just a trail. And we're going to fill it up now. We're on the floor. Now look at that. See all that difference, all the difference in it. That's what you want. So we're gonna make it fun. I'm overdoing it, I'm overkilling it, and that's okay. I don't mind a bit. I'm not going to do a whole bucket here though. There we go. Alright y'all, so there it is. But this is the main reason I wanted to do this, because as you can see, like, we're covered in trees. It doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, but the ground's wet. It gets some rain, and all the rain, will come down, so it's going to stay wet for the most part, unless we go months without rain. But anyway, this is one of the main reasons I wanted this style of food plot, because I don't have to plow. I can't get stuff back here to plow and water, and all you gotta do is just rake and throw. And what we're gonna do, we got one more to do, and then we'll close this video out. and then we'll give it a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll come out here and check it, and if it's got some growth to it, we might start throwing some cameras on it. So y'all comment below if you want me to go ahead and just dump it here too. Say go ahead or save it. Comment now. Go ahead or comment now, save it. There we go. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all say go ahead. Let's give them something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Give them a reason to stay on the property. You know what we're supposed to do? Get them here, keep them here. Let them go, let them grow. Let them go, let them grow, keep them here. Get them here, keep them here. Now remember, this is way overdoing it. Way overdoing it. So I'm hoping to come back out here and this thing just be hammered. Alright, there we go. Get them here, keep them here. I could have came up some more, but man, this got a lot of moth on it. I can get it out, but I'm lazy and I didn't want to. How about that? Anyway, I should have came up with a different solution for my bags so I can grip. Alright, that's 2 down. 1 to go. And we still gotta move that blind down this way too. And the chairs. I'm not ready on that though. Try to get these smooth spots done. It's starting to clear out a little bit more. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get the 3rd one done. And then can come back out here and move that blind over. The bag busted. And I ran it over. I heard it hit. Did it bust? Yeah, it busted. Alright, cool. We'll just hold on to it. Alright, so got some water here. This is part of that creek where I was, that second spot that I was at. This creek, if you'll follow it, it'll take you a minute, but it'll get you there. But here's the 3rd spot. Now we got to stand over here, and we had a big scrape, and we had some footage of some big deer right here, and everything was coming from this way. We had a few coming from here, but for the most part they were coming from around this way. So, and I shot last year deer muzzleloader. I was at this stand and I had a nice mature buck come through, and I ended up shooting at him, but I missed him. So I just got to figure out like where I want to. Do I want to just go ahead and put it right there, or do I want to move it? You like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I thought I was recording. I'm sitting here talking, but I can get the 4-wheeler through here and go on up some more. This 4-wheel drive, but I don't know if I want to do that for the simple fact, if I fall, y'all see it, because people hunt up this hill on the left side of us, so I don't want to like get involved with that. We had a blind right here, and we filmed a little spike coming down the tree line. But the problem with that was it's on a hill, so we were sitting, aiming down, and I didn't like that at all. question is where I want to put this third spot. Where I thought about putting it, let's come up here. I don't know. But I did find some scrapes and I found some bedding. And we're not very far from it. So the question I have is, turn that off for a minute. I can do this spot here where I'm at. I can plant this. But the problem I'm gonna have is where am I gonna set up at? See, this year, I told y'all we're gonna do something different, and I'm putting effort in this year. I'm putting a lot of effort in this year. So we have this tree down, and I want to be up inside that because every time all these snakes is crap. So like, what about put a blind right here. I can put a tree stand or a blind right here. We don't know yet. I think we're just gonna go right here. We're just gonna plant here, and then we'll go from there. Once it starts to grow, we'll put a camera on it and see where the spots look like, and then we'll be able to determine whether is it worth sitting on, or do we just need to find another spot, you know what I mean? If you ever take grocery bag stores or store bags to your wood, don't do it because it's not worth it. Now I've got more of a mess than I started with. So anyway, so what we're gonna do, same thing guys. And see how wet that is? We'll just clear this off. And we had some big scrapes out here the last couple of years. So we're hoping. And I had one of the biggest deer I've ever seen in my life on camera at this spot. And he only made himself known twice. Never saw him in person. I don't even know if we still got the picture. If we do, I'll get the wife to plug it in here now. This is going to be a lot smaller because we don't have the room as we did the first two. But guess what? We're going to cover it. I probably should go up a little bit more. I might go up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna move the four-wheeler back, rake some more up, make it a little bit longer. All right, well, it's not gonna be as wide, but we added some length to it. And this spot, unlike the second spot, it gets sunlight. And again, it's wet. All right, y'all. That's it. We got a little left. Y'all comment below leave it, or keep it. All right, well, I had enough to do this 3 times, but y'all keep telling me to leave it, so this is where we're at. Again, I know this is overkill, but we're gonna put it through the true test, y'all. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, spot number 3. We'll see how it looks in about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. All right, y'all. Oh, it's hot. But anyway, it's gonna wrap this up. I told y'all for 2 years now that we are going to do something different, and I never do anything different. I just come out here and shoot deer and eat them. But this year we're gonna put a little work to it. Now my hunting strategy is not going to change. I'm coming out here to hunt to eat. Yeah, if we get a big buck, great. If we get a 4-point, you know, he's going in the freezer. I don't do this to. I don't know. I don't know. We'll discuss that later on in the year. But we eat, and that's like deer hunting is like one of our biggest meats that we stock up on and that we eat throughout the year. So we try not to buy store-bought meat, you know. I mean, we do, and I'm not saying don't do it, but we don't buy hamburger meat. We don't buy steaks, or, you know, because we get it all from our deer processor. But so it's important for my family, for me to be out here doing this so I can harvest the deers that we do get to harvest. And I'm grateful that I get to harvest them, and the good Lord does bless me with them, because without him there's none of this. So just remember that. But anyway, there's number 3. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Told y'all we were gonna do something different. We did. Anyway, all right, y'all, be blessed, stay blessed, and if you are blessed, bless others. Jesus loves you, and so do we. Till then, we'll see you on the next adventure.